I didn't see it till I saw myself. Sir David the Bard, Revelation expert, rock expert, Mormon expert. Here, I'm coming to you from Kangaroo City, down here in Australia. The kangaroos wanted to go play with their friends. I said, hell. When they're gone, I don't have problems, okay? That's something happened to me today. When Allison was little, she used to call the Home Depot, Home Depot. And I said, honey, it's Depot. She says, Dad, it's pot. I go, well, it says Home Depot, but we say Home Depot. She says, why? I go, goddamn, I don't know why. I don't know these questions. I had a girl, one of my daughters, once say to me, she said, Dad, do the front wheels pull the car or the back wheels push the car? I said, well, in those days, I said the back wheels push the car. And she says, how do you know? I don't know. I just know these things. So anyway, I want to tell you something that happened today. It's taken me 4 hours to calm down. You know, Ty, my father-in-law from the Philippines, I love the guy to death. He's like a brother. He's like a father. He's like a son. He's with me all the time. It's like a shadow. I turn around. He is so kind to me. He really is. I walk out the door. He says, you got your glasses? I go, hell no. I'll get them. When I was limping with my cane, I'd start to walk, and then I'd reach down, and my cane was right there. He'd follow me and put the cane underneath my arm. He lifts everything. He never, of course I'm not supposed to lift because of my heart condition. I like to pick up girls though, any way. He is a wonderful man. He really is. And he senses my mood. He's better than a wife. He's better than a wife. If I take him somewhere and I don't want to talk, he knows. And he never says a word. He never says a word. There's other times that we go places and he just chatters and asks questions. And, you know, my radar detector, he kept saying, well, what is that beep? And I said, that's the police. He says, how do you know? I don't know how I know. Anyway, he's doing my rock for me so it'll hang. And I can wear my hat and my rock and say, Mormon Revelation. Rocks for sale. I don't know what I'm going to put on my hat yet, but I'm going to have him do it. Well, anyway, he said to me today, we have this little job we do on Tuesdays and Friday, and I take him and I let him run in, get an envelope, come out, and we go deliver the envelope. And he does all that. He does it capable. And I pay him. I gave him a raise. You're going to kill me. You're going to kill me. But I can't afford it. I gave him a raise of $7. So every time he runs up, gets the envelope, comes down, we go deliver the envelope, I pay him $7. And today he said to me, big money. Oh, God damn. You're learning too much about the United States. It's little money, but it's all I can afford. So anyway, I said, God dang, I paid for his food, his housing, his utilities, his transportation, his clothes. $7 is all I get. At least I paid him. You know, Brigham Young and Joseph Smith, they never paid their slaves. So he's a good Filipino slave. You know, when I go in and I'm in trouble, and most of the time, that's every day. I went into a doctor the other day, and he says, who's this? And I said, my attorney for malpractice. Ty doesn't know what an attorney is, basically. So he just stands there quietly, and it scares the hell out of people. It just scares the hell out of them. So I'll say to people, he's my attorney. They'll say, who's this? I said, well, I rent the Filipino. He told Jesus. So he laughs and laughs. We flew into Salt Lake the other day, and we were driving by the Mormon temple, and I had my sunroof open and both windows. And he just laughs his ass off. I was playing, there may be a little dust on the bottle, but that doesn't affect what's inside. He's laughing because he understands English, but he just doesn't speak it very well. And so anyway, here's these two old bastards going through Temple Square waving at the girls, and there was a little dust on our bottle, but it didn't affect what was inside. And the Mormons are laughing and laughing when they hear that. So anyway, I finally go over to Home Depot today, and he wants a chisel, a metal chisel, and a file to do my rock. As usual, he's doing a perfect job on my rock. All right, we'll go over and buy one. So we go over, and we get at the tool rack, and I gotta go poo-poo. And you know, when you get older, let me tell you, this is a bitch when you're older. Okay, when I was 20 or 30, if I had to go poo-poo, I could wait 3 days. No problem. No problem. When you're pushing 70, it starts to become more of an emergency. And I've learned. It's an emergency. So I told him. I said, I'm going to the bathroom. He said, okay. I said, find your chisel. I'm going to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. And, you know, the shy bladder. I had shy asshole. In Home Depot, everybody, I don't know what it is. I've never had it before, but I don't know what it is. So here I have a terrible pain that I have to go to the bathroom, but I can't go. It may be called constipation. I've never had that before, but it might have been. So I'm trying not to take too much time, but I took too much time. So I come out, and my Filipino is lost. I don't know where he is. Now, this is like losing a 2-year-old in a store as big as Home Depot. So, that's a huge store for me to walk at my age. And stage, I had to go to the bathroom really bad, but, I couldn't go. And I went, I'll drive home. So I go out to the car, and I wait a few minutes. He doesn't come out. I'm going, goddamn. What do? Leave a Filipino in Home Depot to take a crap or just sit and wait and crap all over myself. And you know me, I'm a kind person. I took crap all over myself. So anyway, I pull the car up to the door. One of the kids comes out that helps you. I said, I have to page somebody. Can you do that? He said, sure, come on. I stayed in the car, and he says, what do you want me to page? And I just said, Ty, and his last name, I don't want to give his last name, please come to your car. I sit there for another 10 minutes, and he doesn't come, and now, this is getting to be an emergency. So I drive to the front of the store. I get on one of those carts, because I can't walk anymore. I know I'm going to just crap my pants, so I can't walk anymore. So I get on this electric cart. I go down the store. I come back. I can't find him anywhere. And now I'm saying to myself, you know what? I have a right to dignity. Screw the Filipino man. I don't know where he is. And he doesn't speak enough English to say, where's your telephone, and will you help me? So the hell with it. So I started driving home because my rectal emergency was more important than him being lost in his store. So anyway, on the way home, I call Mercy, and I said, hon, your goddamn father, I can't find him. I said, what'd you do, lose him? I said, yes. And when you call a woman, or you say to your wife, he says, honey, I took little Jeffrey out today, and I lost him. Or Becky, I can't find her. A wife goes berserk. They really I can't even imitate what they do. So anyway, I said, you need to go and find him. Go find your father. I don't know where the hell he was. She says, well, I think I saw him walking And I thought it was him, and I said, go get him. So, you know, a Filipino will walk 20 miles and not think anything of it. You know, I drive 20 miles, I need to sleep for 4 hours. So, wait, I need to let it go. So, anyway, she calls me back, and she says, I got him. I said, good. Keep him. I'm so pissed off. Well, I had to come home and take, you know, the crap of the century. Which I don't. Why am I telling a million people? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm telling you this: if you rent a Filipino, you may have to put them on a leash, like the little kids in the store, or like a seeing eye dog, because if you lose them, they don't answer a page. They don't go to the car. They don't go to the front of the store. They don't go to the registers. They don't know these words. And stand with the tools and wait for me to come with the credit card. So they walk. So if you lose a Filipino, you're going to have to go into, you know, a search pattern that goes out 20 miles. They could walk anywhere. So anyway, I was pissed for 3 or 4 hours because I couldn't find him. And it's hard to say to him in English, I really needed to take a crap. And I'm not sure he'd take that. And you left me in a store that had a bathroom? I mean, yeah, shy butt. So anyway, if you get a rented Filipino, just make sure that you keep track of them. And I had to go, Pele Ale, oh God, hear the words of my mouth 3 times. Oh, where's my father-in-law? And Ty, don't cut my throat, don't cut my heart, and don't cut my guts out. I looked for you, man. I cruised all over in one of those little cruise machines, but I couldn't find you. And I hope you continue to have health and enable, marrow in the bone, strength and loins, and you power and priest to be upon me and upon my posterity through all generations of time and throughout all eternity, the name of the second token of the Melchizedek priesthood, the patriarchal grip, or sure sign of the nail. Hi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.